competition management within the PPUI handicap system, we'll be closing competitions so that the data created for them can be consumed by the handicap system to create new member handicaps for the players who took part. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Gents Stroke Play Championship for Tralee Pitch and Putt Club, which is currently in a started status in an active period. So when we click on the competition name, we're taken to the competition management page. We can see in the top left hand corner that the competition is currently started, that we have 12 days left to close this competition, and that we've entered a lot of scores for the players who took part. We've also got one player who's currently marked as an NR, and on the right hand side we can see that there are adjustments for the players who've been fully returned. If the administrator is now happy that they've completed all of the data that they have available to them for the competition, they can go ahead and use the close button in the top right hand corner to close the competition. So if we click on close, we'll notice that the status for the competition changes to closed in the top left hand corner. And we'll notice that all of the controls for managing the data, such as adding entrants or managing scores, has now been disabled. At this point, if the administrator is happy that all of the data is correct, they don't need to do anything else. Once the period in which this competition takes place is considered closed and finished by the handicap system, these scores will be taken into the system and used to apply these adjustments to these players' handicaps. So their real handicaps will change when this period is closed by the system. This is typically in 12 days' time for this competition, which is the end of the handicap period after the one in which the competition takes place. However, if the administrator realizes that they have made a mistake with some of these scores and need to change them, they can always reopen the competition as long as the handicap period in which the competition takes place is still available for open. So if we click on the reopen button, you'll notice that all of the controls for managing the data have become enabled again. We can add additional entrants if we need to, or we can make changes to these scores if we need to. Changing these will have an impact on the CSS potentially. However, it's important that we do make changes and correct the data where possible. Once we've made the changes to the data as we need to, we can go back to the top and close the competition again so that the handicap system will pick it up and apply the adjustments when the handicap period closes.